Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45. NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
And you have legal issues. Paula Chalella, attorney at law, 113 North Mercer Street, Newcastle.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island, downtown Newcastle on Kennedy Square.
Today's program furnished by funding from Bill's Bake Shop, where smiles are everywhere. Good morning, Newcastle. Welcome to August 2nd, as we're on Sunday. Sunday Mass will be up for you. A bit dicey out there with cloudy skies, rain in the forecast, and just an overall not real great type of day. We've got some good news basically forming, I guess it's a small thing, but we'll take it on the COVID front. We got some birthdays to get to, so really kind of one of those easy mornings. Let's start with the birthdays. Diana Pictionary Steins, Josie LaLama, Ashley Pascarello, Richard McKnight, David Jim, Matthew Spanis, Mike Lane, Boo Rapko, Michael McCart, Duke Morosky, Jamie Collier, and Rita Flamino. A very happy birthday. Make sure that you get that second piece of birthday cake as you cruise through the day. Now, yesterday, we announced that the new positives were 970. Today, they are slightly down, as they are at 888. So, all in all, good news on that front. And I'm not going to kind of kill you with COVID news. Let's just take for what it is. We've given you the percentages, and yesterday's Newswatch still very apropos on exactly what's going on. Multiple counties, they talked about high percentages, but what they're not talking about, again, is, these press releases come out from the governor, and I feel as though he is pandering for political reasons, and he's not actually talking about the percentage of Pennsylvanians and their chance of getting it. He seems to be stuck on scare tactics. I tell you, practice good hygiene, wash your hands, wear a mask when you're in large crowds. And that's very important. Remember our small businesses. And some of those small businesses are bars. Again, this, it seems to be that this governor doesn't really understand the significance of killing the economy to the point where it'll never come back. So I caution you, as they talk about compliance checks and police violations, and really kind of happening in areas where they want to attack people. The right of people to gather is guaranteed by the Constitution. That's all I'm saying. Human services assistance is available for people experiencing homelessness, unable to pay rent or mortgages. Again, if you call 211, they'll get you some help in that area. So don't be afraid to ask for help. This is a very confusing time in that based on, and I'm talking about the leadership in the state, nobody really knows what's going to happen next. Whether it's colleges, high schools, they've got a total gambit of things, in my estimation, messed up. Pennsylvania partners with staffing agencies to hire 1,000 more contact tracers. Now, here's the thing about this. If the person doesn't tell you where they've been or what they've done, you're out the window. This contact tracing, very important, but I'm thinking of New York, where the ladies stayed home in their apartment and still developed COVID. It is what it is, folks, and we better really wake up to take a look at that. Mike Kelly will host a town hall meeting August 3rd at 4 o'clock. Call 855-531-1063 if you wish to participate. Let's go to sports, and we'll be right back.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner. I'm Ryan Livengood and let's get to sports. So the SEC joined the Big Ten and Pac-12 in going to conference-only games. And the SEC is now planning on a 10-game season. This decision caught the ACC by surprise, and one day later the league announced it would play 10 league opponents and 1 non-conference opponent. SEC Commissioner Greg Sankey said that the shift to late September will allow schools to reintegrate their entire student bodies on campus amid the new challenges presented by the pandemic. This new plan for a football schedule is consistent with the educational goals of our universities to allow for the safe and orderly return to campus of their student populations and to provide a healthy learning environment during these unique circumstances presented by the COVID-19 virus. Sankey said, "This new schedule supports the safety measures that are being taken by each of our institutions to ensure the health of our campus communities." In the high school realm of sports, the PIAA is moving forward on fall sports as planned. On Wednesday, the Board of Directors passed general protocols and sports-specific protocols. The board passed on a 30-2 vote, and heat acclimation begins August 10th, with practice starting no later than August 17th. I'm Ryan Livengood, and that's all for sports. We'll be right back after this timeout. Rally, sons of Notre Dame, sing the glory and sound of fame, raise the golden blue.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
This program sponsored by Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company. Brian Ches, owner. Call 724-498-4760. Brian would be glad to visit.
Allie's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Allie's Upper Crust. Today's programming furnished by a grant from Chalala and Carney Florist on Mill Street in Newcastle. Jim Micco and Sons, 347 East Washington Street in Newcastle, can service a lot of your...
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Hello, we're back under cloudy skies and rain in the forecast, 71. We'll get to that. Lawrence County 45 weather. The Wolf administration warns us that the hurricane, which will turn into a tropical storm, is coming. So be aware as it comes up the coast. But again, you got to really feel he's reporting for Philadelphia. I can't help it. Everything he comes out is directed towards Philly. This in Johnny Sansone and Matt DeSalvo are two local baseball players who are currently playing for the Steel City Slammin' Sammies, part of a 4-team league with the Washington Wild Things. So hats off to them. The Commonwealth canceled its auction, and that's the one thing I've been saying I'd like to go to. I bet you could get a lot of great deals there. You know, there's much confusion going on with the football season, and will it be? Well, you know, I've told a lot of people, we've had great teams here. Great hockey teams, as the Shanix hockey team has been very successful. Great baseball teams, Newcastle and the Shanix, not to mention Union. And great basketball teams, which definitely would include the Newcastle Red Hurricane. But football seems to be king. Maybe it's just Western Pennsylvania. This morning I'm having coffee with a good friend of mine and Johnny, and we're talking about football. We find ourselves embraced in Western Pennsylvania in a love affair of football. And here's what makes it a little hard to take. The PIAA, and this is in from, and I want to give them credit, because in my estimation, Aaron Bernstein does not get enough credit in everything that he does. He really goes out there to try and help the community. Hats off, Aaron. I'm disappointed with the PIA's failed attempt to develop an innovative, individualized plans to allow parents and families to safely watch the student athlete. You know, I've heard all kind of rumors. There's only going to be one person allowed. And once again, as the PIA got it wrong all the way back in 1970, they should send those kids championship rings. And they're not kids now. Some 68. The Newcastle team went undefeated and never went to the playoffs. They were nationally ranked. The PIA has it wrong. You practice social distancing. You try and move people out. You can't take away a moment from a student athlete, from a family. There seems to be, in the policy making, little regard for the family, which Aaron Bernstein covered. Short-lived opportunity of our youth. Aaron, I totally understand what you said and where you came from with that, because there are no truer words ever spoken, especially now with a high school senior going to Teal. And you really, as I sat at my desk at home, looking at all of the goings on, and from Pop Warner all the way up through, it is a short-lived ride. Just wearing the colors, whether you're Elwood blue and white, Laurel green and white, or Shannick red and white, or Newcastle, or anybody, Shenango, Union, Mohawk. I don't want to leave anybody out. Wilmington. Take that away, wrong. And the PIAA needs a competitive organization. They have gotten to the point where they no longer have to be good, they just have to exist. So when they're wrong, I come down on them quite a bit. Now let's get to weather. Well, folks, I don't know how to put this to you, but you've got a hurricane coming up the East Coast, all the way from South Florida, and it'll be making, come buzzing right along up to Virginia, and that's going to impact at least the eastern part of the state and central, and maybe it'll come to us. But what to expect today? Currently 71 degrees. Now, occasionally we get a raindrop here, there, and the other where. 94% humidity, wind speeds are variable. Barometric pressure 29.79, and the dew point 69. Visibility, I don't get where they get that. It says 10 miles, but okay. Now, here's what you won't be doing today. Surfing. With a high of 77, you may go out in the rain and enjoy getting wet there. But the radar shows rain to our north, west, northwest. That's Cleveland radar. Here's Pittsburgh. Now, it's just beyond our reaches, but don't think that it's not coming. And if you do see a peak of sun, it's going to be amazing. Let's go to Lawrence County 45 weather. We'll be right back.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where old world charm meets today's modern conveniences. You'll enjoy their spacious, comfortable seating. They're fresh ingredients that go into making every dish, whether it's pizza or that just right entree. Tuscany Square Restaurant, they're here to serve you. Call 724-654-3065.
Hello and welcome to Lawrence County 45 weather. And well, after last night's rain and 69, how are things looking for you? I wish I had a little more positive forecast for you. Now, it's not a total washout, but you see rain to the west right there on the local radar. And get my pointer finger right. Now, what does that mean when you look national? Well, down in the Gulf here, you see that hurricane, tropical storm. Let me make this a little bit bigger for you so that it makes some kind of sense. Okay. Here's your tropical storm as it approaches South Florida. Now, up the coast, you've got that rain, that cloud cover, that coming in. So this is going to be one of those weekends where cloud cover exists and rain will happen. Let's get to it. Last night rain in 69. And how is your Sunday? Mostly cloudy, 81. Chance of rain, 70%. Not a total washout. You get a little bit of sun in there and then rain in the night. Cloudy, gradually becoming partly cloudy, 62. That sets you up for Monday. Mostly cloudy, 83. Chance of rain, 60%. So you start off the same way we started off throughout the weekend. Monday night, chance of rain is 60%, overnight low is 63. Cruises you into Tuesday, more of the same. Partly sunny, 82, 60% chance of rain after 2. So, as you move through and look at this weather chart, what you're seeing is that rain exists, that chance of rain every day. Wednesday, you finally break out of it, mostly sunny and 79. Wednesday night, mostly clear, 54. Sunny and 81 on Thursday. Partly cloudy and 55 on Thursday night. And your Friday, sunshine and 85. So first half of the week, you get that rain. Second half of the week, you get the sunshine. But the temperature's a lot cooler. Low 80s and low 60s in the overnight. Now, so, hey, maybe time to start getting ready for college kids, getting ready for school. Maybe we're in August. That back to school shopping might be important too. Now, that was Lawrence County 45 weather. And we're going to take this break, hear from these great people. We'll be right back. Elham's for one great dining experience.
Everybody, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer.
Hello,
Come on,
friends,
everybody,
and
baby, do that conga.
it's
No, you can't control yourself
Los
any
Amigos.
longer.
Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them NCTV45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program.
You can't control yourself any longer. Feel the rhythm of the music.
There's more than meets the eye. Gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station. Well, we are back, and as we roll through a couple notable things, this from the White House, and they want you to know that they're working on restoring America's energy independence. Kids are left behind when schools don't open. There's no substitute for proactive policy. And Texas couple has saved 68 lives and counting with their COVID plasma donations. As last night they came on and talked about therapeutic solutions to the COVID problem, and that an interesting thought until the vaccine comes out. This also will give a shout out today to Robert Mazur, and Robert Mazur has a station. He's on Facebook, and he does things with polkas, Polish Newcastle radio. So I want to give him a shout out and tell him thanks for all he does. And also, here's a little thing we told you about yesterday. Up 70%. Thank you for making us your favorite. Totally appreciate it. We're available anytime on your time. There's a train that runs on your schedule. That's NCTV45, right here in Lawrence County. So make sure that you tell a friend, and have a friend tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. When they say, I don't watch a lot of TV, you tell them that NCTV45 is available anytime on your time. And make sure that as you go through your day,
you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody. Remember, Mass coming on right in about 50 minutes. Okay, and also after that, First Presbyterian Church and their service. All coming at you this morning, right here on your community station, NCTV45. Have a great morning, everybody. Have a great weekend, and we'll